How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here, and we're in episode 11 of season 1 for the originals. Excited to get into this episode, halfway mark for this first season, which I've really enjoyed. It's been a really strong showcasing so far, so I am really looking forward to not just exploring this episode, but of course the second half of this season. So yeah, and it is about to get very interesting with Celeste. Of course, there is the ominous presence of her return, seemingly. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see what will happen. Davina was on an absolute mission in that last episode. It was really great for, I guess, the girls to have that moment to rise up, especially with what Rebecca is plotting. But of course, with Cammy, undoing the compulsion that was affecting her and all of that, with, again, Davina, like, just absolutely on a mission against two originals and Marcel, who, still taking out Marcel alongside the Elijah and Klaus is still, it's still pretty impressive. Yeah, it was just really incredible stuff, and I'm excited to get into this episode, so why don't we get into episode 11 of season 1 of the originals? Let's go.
West Africa called them Age, meaning mother.
Mother.
Where my mother was from, they called them Hexa, and here, we call them witch.
So I know what the Italian word for witch is.
Fought them and fought in her day, but she's been dead for over 200 years. I don't understand why all these sketches now.
Well, it wouldn't be impossible. Wouldn't be impossible whatsoever for Celeste to return.
Go away!
Nothing is impossible. Oh my god!
Oh, that's going well.
If you were trying to win the girl's trust, perhaps poisoning her one true love was not the most splendid.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, are there any more inopportune deaths you'd like to wave in my face?
Give me a month. I'll get you a list.
A month is generous.
What's with all the racket?
Oh my god, she's coughing up dirt? What the heck? Oh my god, that's nasty.
Elijah?
How can a 16-year-old girl shake the entire French Quarter?
I've seen her rock the church, but I've never seen anything like this.
How did you control her when she was in the attic?
I didn't have to, but then I never killed her boyfriend.
Yes, we've been over this part already.
Rightfully being crucified for this.
State, she's useless as a tool.
I went through your journals and I found out where you buried her, and then I told her.
Kind of screwed you there, Elijah.
I know, it was stupid and it was snoopy, and I should have just asked you.
Yeah, you should have.
Hated my privacy. You have broken my promise to her.
Oh, he's gonna feel real offended by
They
that.
were just bones, Elijah.
I figured out a way to complete the harvest.
Oh no.
What? How?
Oh no.
We need an elder to do it, right? I figured out a way how to become one.
Soph, you can't just become an elder.
For being a witch. He buried her. Never told anyone where.
So how the hell did you find her?
I bribed Haley to read his
The
journals.
rattling there.
Then I dug her ass up.
Jeez, no shame.
Bones, and absorb her power.
Holy
That's not
shit.
disrespectful.
Oh,
No!
Yeah?
No!
Well, picking up some creepy old bones means I get Monique back.
Worth it.
I don't care about anything else.
I happen to care.
Heck! You've done it now.
If we Devereaux as Davina's self-destruct, she'll cycle through 4 stages that represent the 4 elements that bound together the harvest.
Oh, damn!
Yes. That stage comes first.
Then comes
Yeah.
wind, and since each stage is more intense than the last, let's
Oh,
just say you'll blow
lovely.
the roof off this place.
This is rough because we can't. There's a huge part of me saying we can't complete the harvest, but this is just gonna get worse, and it's like
We built it.
And we all saw it burnt to the ground. Twice.
don't make it a third.
I will not let that happen again. Do I make myself clear?
It's tough.
If it means I get my niece Monique back, I can handle anything.
Really? She's only a
Why are
kid.
you really here?
When all this is done,
After Davina is resurrected and the witches get their power back,
Wait.
he'll have a decision to make.
Wait, is she gonna try and recruit Sophie?
Sometimes what's more important is not who you're siding with, but who you're siding against.
Yes. Need all the help you can get to take down the greatest storm. Oh shit!
I'm done caring what Klaus says.
Yeah, you weren't gonna be successful there, guys. Oh boy.
A person loves you in return, you're uniquely vulnerable. They have a power to hurt you. It's like nothing else.
An extra layer of pain, isn't it? That no one else can really access.
Rebecca.
But some people don't have a choice.
Right. Grab that lot and come with me.
Is he pitching in? Jeez. He's read the ring.
One survivor to another.
Oh.
All I want to do is keep you alive, I swear.
I feel like you can tell, like, there is significant pain in his voice.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
You're not alone. We'll fix this.
Oh.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Haley. And these people are...
I asked Father Kieran to give them shelter. He suffers from an incessant desire to do good. Now I need you to be useful. Marcel and Davina have disappeared. I do. Just apologize. He's accomplished in many things, but he is a master of forgiveness.
Damn Klaus! Damn Bud! I know, I do like that though. Like, he knows the score with Haley and Elijah. He doesn't like seeing Haley upset. He's gonna help her out.
My mother.
Oh, shit.
It's taken 1,000 years, but
Really?
you've finally gone mad. Our own mother?
Yes, our
Yeah.
beloved mother, who Niklaus has affectionately placed in a coffin in his basement. Our tax assessor's office is just steps outside of the quarter. Haley now holds the title to the plantation.
Oh, shit.
We bury our mother there, and we consecrate those grounds. We can finish the harvest ritual.
You're a bit of a mad genius.
Water.
And here we go.
The next sign's begun, Rebecca.
We're running out of time further and further.
Kill a demon today, face the devil tomorrow. Count me in.
Shit.
Not forsaking you. I promise to live up to my end of the deal.
It's just a desperate situation at the minute, and you're not going to survive this if you...
Tell me where Marcel would go.
Yeah. You need to tell, otherwise you're dead.
There's a place by the docks.
When we were just normal.
That sounds like a beautiful dream.
What are you doing here?
But it will hurt to fight for her to live.
It's a hard choice, isn't it? Strongest of wills, etc.
It is done.
This does really feel like you do get that mid-season kind of finale vibes, don't you? Like, it's all just going to hell here, and it's a race against... Oh, shit. It's a race against time.
I had Monique, and I had Tim.
And there's Josh still there, and he's going to be absolutely devastated.
The moment you met me.
Davina.
Most people don't get that. I believe.
Oh, Davina. I mean, they...
Upon our elders to resurrect your chosen one.
I feel like it's been too long. Come on. Oh no.
Please
beg.
Of course, this is for Monique, but... It's understandable, I mean... She should have come back.
She is dead! Do you hear me?
Oh.
I'm sorry. You may think I know nothing of your grace before I could speak your name so keenly. Did I feel that loss? I'm sorry.
House.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
For the living, so why are you?
Oh. He still holds on to that.
I'm sorry, Elijah.
Promise. It is what it is.
4 was supposed to rise and none did.
Yeah. So
Where did all that power go?
Yeah, where did all that power go? Unless Celeste. Oh my. Oh shit. Wait a second. Holy shit. But Sabine?
I've had to endure people calling me Sabine for almost a year now. I'd appreciate it if you called me by my real name.
No!
Celeste.
Yo! What the shit? What the shit? Oh, heck. No, low-key, I thought Esther was gonna come back when we saw... Yeah. Because I think she was, Sophie's... Yeah. Now, for some reason, I was thinking Esther's got to come back, right? Just make things a bit more spacey, especially with this being the originals and all that shit, yeah. Celeste's been there all... Wow. Holy shit. Yeah, damn. Absolutely damn. So, yeah. I mean, it was just really, really emotional stuff, like, especially when it came to, no, I thought they left it too long, because, yeah, I mean, obviously there's been a bit of a period of time before Death 3 and Death 4 in regards to, the harvest, right? So I thought, okay, well, we left it too long and all of that, so... and then, of course, yeah. I mean, you saw those flashes, and then, of course, Celeste's skull and all of that, and, yeah. And that's when it was like, no way. So... Oh, yeah. But yeah, what a mad, insane episode. So yeah, I mean, the math did seem to come together towards the end when you saw those flashes and Celeste's skull, and obviously there was the whole situation of Celeste's magic being kaput. So yeah. But it all and it wouldn't be the first time in regards to the Vampire Diaries universe where you got someone of a previous witch occupying a witch of the present day, I guess. You know, you could ask Bonnie about that. But what I was not expecting was Celeste's been inhabiting Sabine's body for around a year, wasn't it? So, yeah, 2 seconds. There you go. Do you want to get down? There you go. Anyways, so yeah, but I was thinking, what happened in regards to the harvest and the attempted reaping. What happened that allowed Sabine, or allowed Celeste, should I say, to... I know they were using Esther's magic and all of that, but obviously when I was putting the map together, I was thinking, is this a result of what has just happened, etc., especially since Celeste was the first choice until... Yeah, but it makes sense, and it makes sense why no one was coming back. Because Celeste already had that magic in mind in regards to resurrecting the others and all of that. So, yeah. Because you saw, I'm sure one of them you saw in the flashbacks to episode 5 it was, who was conducting, or who conducted the harvest that Davina was supposed to fall to. So she came back, and there were a couple of others, and I'm wondering, would Celeste have awoken during the reaping, like she's resurrected, because she of course did inhabit Sabine's body and all of that. But we also have to remember that even though there was a protection spell, Sabine had a neck snapped in the previous episode. I was just wondering as well, was that a result of Sabine awakening, or Celeste awakening, should I say? So, yeah, but, I mean, it was just really, really great stuff to get that revelation at the end. Like I said, I wasn't expecting her to have inhabited her body for over a year, I guess, or, well, not over a year, but around that time span. But when I was theorizing in that split moment, there would have been the idea that, okay, well, what happened in this whole harvest malarkey to kind of complete it? That kind of awoken, or that kind of allowed a transfer of sorts to Sabine. So, yeah, but, yeah, here we are. So, it's so eerie though, isn't it? With Sabine, with the fact that all this time, I guess, in the present day, Celeste's been there, in the back of Sabine's mind, and, yeah. So, or at least she's been at the forefront, because it seems like she has pretended to be like Sabine and all of that until, yeah. So, but yeah. Holy dang. I mean, it was quite the insane episode. I wasn't sure as well when it came to completing the harvest, because obviously all roads were pointing towards that direction. I wasn't sure if we were going to, wait it out until the season 1 finale. But I guess the mid-season finale, yeah. So, yeah. But, yeah. It was just really, really insane to have that revelation about Sabine and, Sabine as Celeste, and it will be very, very interesting to see what will become of her plans now that she is back in the world of the living. So, yeah, but like I said, I mean, I do wonder if this counts as one of the resurrections that were needed, because, of course, part of the reaping was to bring back the 4, and we've already got the 3, and I guess Celeste would kind of count as 4. So, but if not the case, then there's 1 extra slot available, right? Because there is 4, there was the 4 deaths, so, and you've already got 3, so 1 more. And I would love to see Davina back, but I wasn't that's it though, I was so adamant on the fact that, well, something's got to give, right? I mean, I don't want to see Davina outright die, but I feel like it was going to go in that direction. So, And alas, it did. And originally, I thought that, well, you know, you leave it too long and all of that, and there kind of can become a bit of a complication to the whole harvest reaping malarkey. So, yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see what we're going to be doing in regards to Celeste's story for the, I guess, duration of this season. And of course, how that's going to intertwine, like, that's going to become a complete kerfuffle with the whole Elijah Haley situation. Now that Celeste's back, and of course, there is such a great impact in regards to, in regards to how much Celeste meant to Elijah. So now that she's back, albeit in Sabine's body, quite the complication, not just because of this kind of triangle we have. Of course, there was a bit of a bit of a kerfuffle when it came to, obviously, Haley revealing about the fact that, well, I told Sophie where, you know, Celeste was lying and all of that, and obviously Elijah was not going to take that well, so yeah. And I did love how Haley didn't try to hide this shit, and it can, I mean, she did, she could have kept it secret and all of that. So yeah, and there is still a bit of that, like you saw towards the end. There is still a bit of that, like, kind of temptation, I would say, for each other. But of course, during this episode, you saw how pressed, understandably, Elijah was when it came to Haley's revelation. But again, I liked how she did come clean about what happened and all that jazz. So, yeah, but again, it's going to create quite the complication, isn't it? Because if Celeste has been around in Sabine's body for a year, yeah, it's just so wild, isn't it? So, yeah, but it's going to create that complication now that you got this kind of triangle potentially forming, which is funny considering I wouldn't really see. It's weird because I wouldn't call the whole Klaus, Haley, Elijah thing a triangle, but of course there is that whole idea of Haley carrying Klaus's kid. So yeah, but now we've got a proper triangle. I would say it's a bit. It will be a bit eerie for Elijah when he catches wind about Celeste, but the fact that Celeste's been there for a year, so yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was really moving stuff. I've got to say though, Marcel breaking down, obviously, when when the spell didn't work and all of that in regards to bringing Davina back, it just broke my heart. But Klaus really stepped up in this episode, and I'd like to think that his reckless actions in recent episodes has really made him realize that he needs to kind of get his act together, etc. And I did really like it because it wasn't just empathizing with Marcel. Obviously, with Davina, there was that family dynamic there, wasn't there? He wasn't just he wasn't pretending or anything like that. He wasn't putting on a front. This was like well, it isn't like losing someone who's part of family. It is losing family for Marcel. But I really liked how Klaus empathized with him and even gave him a hug. But it just broke down. It just broke my heart, should I say, when you saw him break down, and yeah. But I mean, even Sophie, I empathized for, because there was that whole situation of her wanting to bring Monique back, and it all just went, yeah. And she's going to be absolutely livid when she finds out that Sabine deprived Monique from coming back and used that resurrection magic, I guess you can call it, on someone else. So, and it is kind of like a spit in the face when, because I think they are from different points in time, these witches that Celeste has brought back. But, of course, one of them we saw in the flashbacks when the latest harvest was underway. And it's like a spit in the face when she gets brought back, but none of the sacrifices have been brought back, so yeah. But I mean, Sophie's just going to be in a bit of a whirlwind anyways, because of the idea that Celeste's been parading around in Sabine's body for this entire year, so and she's been obviously none the wiser. So, but like I said, you did. My heart did break for Sophie when you could bring back Monique, and it was. I just had this bad feeling it was not going to work. I mean, yeah, they did talk about it's okay, you'll be up on your feet again. We just need you to die and then come back again. But isn't it one of those too good to be true scenarios, right? But yeah, it was quite the whirlwind of the episode, and it was a really, really intense. I would even say, I mean, this is the middle of the season. This is the middle point of this season, and with the events that played out the way they did, you can really see this as a really opportunistic way of calling this the mid-season finale. And yeah, like I said, I thought they were gonna hold on to this, to completing this ritual until the end of the season. But I mean, with Celeste, well, it's not the fact that Celeste is back. I mean, yeah, she is back, but she's been here this whole time, apparently. Yeah, with the fact that Celeste is going to be the new concern for at least the duration of the season, I would say. It does present a very, very interesting scenario. Like, what's the game plan, Celeste? What are you doing? I mean, obviously, it's not going to be anything good, but let's see what you're going to do. And of course, there's the 3 others that she managed to resurrect, and also the lingering question for me: did the resurrection? I'm guessing the resurrection magic. It's like, you can still bring someone back in regards to there is one slot available, which, you know, fingers crossed Davina, but yeah. Because Celeste, as she has said, she has been around for this year, so she's already back, seemingly. But yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see what will happen. But yeah, it was. I wasn't expecting you to get emotional about this, but I mean, especially with Marcel and how he's lost Davina, and yeah, it was just really, really powerful stuff. So yeah, but. And like I said, with Klaus coming into like when he was not just the fact that he was empathizing with Marcel, but giving some words of encouragement to Haley as well, because Haley was quite distressed about as well as helping her out with the church. But Haley was quite distressed about the fact that she betrayed Elijah, and he didn't want to see Haley upset, and decided to pull a really, really good move, I would say. So, yeah, but yeah, it should be interesting to go into this next episode after this whole kerfuffle that went down in this episode. So, yeah, but good stuff with this episode of the originals. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!